What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting the day at our Duchess yard. In the garage here I have this trailer full of sheetrock. If you guys saw my video, I think it was 2 videos ago, you know that we picked all this sheetrock up from Sparrow's Nest. Originally this was the sheetrock that we were going to use inside the big event space, but they changed plans and are now doing a different detail on the interior of that room. So the sheetrock is no longer needed there, and they're having an event, so we had to get it out of there so they can use that space. And we need this 5/8 sheetrock up at the new job. The garage has to be 5/8 due to fire code because you're parking cars in there and whatnot. But there are, I believe there's 36 sheets of 4x12 by 5/8 on this trailer. So it's about 4,000 pounds of sheetrock. I'm about to connect my truck to the trailer and we're towing this up to the job site today. It is going to be a long, slow ride. I can't go on one of the local highways here with the trailer, so I'm going to have to take back roads to get out to the interstate, which adds probably 10 or 15 minutes already. And then obviously towing the trailer, we're going to be moving a bit slower. Plus, once you get close to that job site, it is up and down through the mountains, so that's definitely going to slow me down as well. But let's get this trailer connected and then we are hitting the road. All right, we are all connected, but it is a tight squeeze in here right now. We got about, we really have nothing here. We're rubbing against the hoses, but that's no big deal. Back here we have about an inch or so. And then on this side we have about, I don't know, maybe half an inch. So we got to pull this thing out nice and easy. Obviously, don't want to hit anything. Alright guys, we just dropped all of the sheetrock in the garage here. It is a ton of sheetrock. I believe there's 36 pieces here, 4 by 12. So that should be plenty to do this garage. We have to do both downstairs and upstairs, but once you start sheetrocking, it goes pretty quick. We didn't take any measurements and do a count, but we have a lot here, so hopefully it's enough. We have 2 guys up here as well. We are going around and doing wall sheathing today. They started on the back here. So, gonna get the back all buttoned up and then move around to one of the sides. Not really sure which direction we're gonna go yet, but once we get to the front, we have to pull down from the windowsill 6 inches and chalk a line. So all those windows in the front, there's 3 of them there, they're all at the same height. So we have to chalk a line 6 inches below the window all the way around on this side, the front, and around the far side, and that is where the wall plate will be going on. So once we get the plywood on, we'll pull our measurements and chalk a line all the way around. That way that is done, and when we are ready to frame the roof for the front porch, it's already marked and we don't have to worry about it at that point. All right guys, we got the back of the house pretty much complete. We have a couple rips on the box there and then one underneath it for the studs, being that we have 9-foot walls here, but we only have about 8 pieces of plywood here and 7 pieces inside the garage, so we definitely don't have enough to finish this house. We are moving around the side here, but we still have the top of the gable to get done. We have the whole second floor on the far side. We have one piece on the top of the chimney there, and then we have the whole second floor on the front to finish as well. Plus, inside the attic area, we need about 8 more sheets to put down as basically flooring up there. So we need about 30 sheets, maybe 35. So I'm gonna buy 40 sheets, but I'm gonna hop in my truck and go get it today. That way tomorrow morning, because these guys aren't here just waiting for me. If I went to the lumberyard in the morning, they would be here for, who knows, an hour maybe before me, and there would really be nothing for them to do. So I'm gonna go load it on my truck now, and I can shoot up here first thing in the morning and pretty much meet these guys when they get here. And there's really no time wasted. They don't need my help today. They'll run through the rest of the plywood and get that done. So let's go hop in my truck and head to the lumberyard. All right guys, I just pulled up to my house. I have all of the plywood here loaded on the trailer. This is 40 sheets of 7/16 OSB, so it's about 20 inches tall. I want to try and load it in the bed of my truck here. I know the wheel wells are less than 4 feet apart, so I can't put the tailgate down, otherwise it's kind of going to be leaning back, and you definitely don't want that traveling that far. So I'm going to slide them over the tailgate, and then we'll just strap them in But shout out to the dude with the forklift that brought the second half of this plywood over to me. I had about 20 sheets loaded by hand, and then he brought over the other half. Everybody in that yard was busy, and I did not feel like waiting for somebody with a forklift, so I figured I would just load it by hand. And then obviously he freed up and brought him right over and helped me get about 20 sheets on top. So shout out to that dude, because I would have been there for probably another 15-20 minutes, and I would have had to work a lot harder than I did just by sliding them. But before I throw these in the bed of my truck, I need to throw this new attachment on my excavator. If you guys saw that video, then you're going to see what I'm about to record after this. But we bought this attachment about a week or two ago, and I have to finish the video of us buying it. I said in that video that I would throw it on this excavator and try it out. Obviously it's still sitting on the pallet, so I haven't done that yet. So I need to record this video and then go edit it for tomorrow. So let me finish this video and then we'll get on to moving this plywood into the bed of my truck. All right guys, I got all of the plywood loaded in the bed of my truck here. It is about as much plywood as you can fit in here. 40 sheets of 7/16 OSB. The last two were up on top of the bed rails. Luckily they're below the window, so I strapped them over top here. Obviously I strapped them over top and then down inside, so we should have no issues. I just did not want to tow the trailer up there, and this is allowing me not to. So that is going to wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.